this area here, and it actually looks quite drastic, but it isn't. I've only taken 2 things out, surprisingly. I've taken out these. Do you remember the alliums that I painted recently? They were just a bit of fun. They were dead anyway, so they were all round there. So I've taken those out, and then I've taken out this Dusty Miller, which was here. That, believe it or not, is the only thing that's gone, but look at all the space I've got. Now these Dusty Millers, they are lovely because they are a lovely blue-grey colour, which is so different to normal, so it really stands out. I've got one there that needs tidying, but to be honest, they come in little plugs this big. They grow so quickly, they're so cheap, and I can always get more, but I needed this spot here. Particularly needed a big spot there, which I'll show you what I've got to go in there in a moment, which is very exciting. So let's put those in there. And I have one dahlia, one of all the rhizomes that I planted. One dahlia has come up, but I planted them far too early, back in February I think it was. So anyway, can't really move that. It's survived, I can't move it, but I needed this big space, and also now it has revealed my lovely canna lilies, and these are going to zoom up now, hopefully. They haven't had any sun because they were hidden behind the Dusty Miller, so we'll be able to see those. So I've created all this big space now, which is just what I needed, and I will show you why. Yes, it's this. It's called a Cornus Alba Sibirica, and its common name is the dogwood. It flowers from May to June, so we have missed the flowers, little white flowers. They don't smell fragrant though, apparently. And it should have fruits July and August. Well, I cannot see any signs of fruit, but that's fine, but it's good for the wildlife. Wildlife love it because of the fruits. It is not toxic to anything, so it's not harmful to humans, to pets or to wildlife, so that's very good. So it's deciduous, so it loses its leaves in the winter, but before it loses its leaves they should turn beautiful orange red, so that would look very nice in the autumn. So it's a beautiful autumn colour, and this is why I need a lot of space, because what you really grow dogwoods for are the stems. The stems in the winter go a beautiful bright red colour. If you have it in full sun, which this aspect will be full sun, it's supposedly the absolute best, and the sun will shine on it and it will look gorgeous. So it will grow very big. It can grow 1.5 metres tall, 1.5 metres wide, which I'm going to have room for that. However, you prune it down to about 3 inches tall every March, and then you keep it under control. If you don't prune it, it kind of fades, loses its lustre. So we will be pruning that, and it looks quite small at the moment. The reason for that is, unfortunately, it has been in the shade in this pot for a long time, and so now I'm going to plant it in the ground, and hopefully if it doesn't do that well this year, it will do wonderfully next year. So I need this lovely big space. I didn't want to tuck it away at the back of a fence with plants in front of it, because then you won't get to see the beautiful stems. But I can always plant around the bottom of it, especially in the summer. The winter time is when it will shine. So I'm excited to see this. It's very, very hardy. It will handle any soils, so it's not particularly fussy. Any aspect apart from north, because I suppose it doesn't get the sun. We need the sun. Comes from North Korea, Siberia and North China, I believe. Cornus Alba Sibirica, or otherwise known as Elegantissima, and common name is Red Dogwood. So I'm going to finish clearing this area and get it planted, and then tidy up the rest of the border, and there might even be space for more then. It's surprising how taking just that one dusty miller away and just those alliums, and those alliums will come up next year because their bulbs are still there. It's surprising how much room I've made. So much more planting opportunity. Let's get it planted. Let's dig a hole. I don't think the soil is particularly wonderful here. Very stony. So I'm going to supplement it with some compost. Let's just get a nice, very easy to dig though. It's not clay at all, so that's good. Like it's going to rain, but Alexa assures me that it isn't. However, Alexa and I don't really get on that well all the time. Perfect. Okay, let's get it out. Rid of those weeds. Right, is that okay? Yes, I think so. I'm so pleased to have a dogwood. I'm not sure it will look overly striking this year because there's not very many stems, but I think give it another year and it will get bigger, and eventually, hopefully, it will have stems this big, all beautiful, bright, vibrant red in the winter, which will be beautiful. So that's my dogwood. I'm just going to carry on, tidy up the rest of this bed, and it has given me so many planting opportunities everywhere, which is marvellous. So I can spend time now looking for things to fill the bed up with, which is great. I'm going to carry on, I'm going to tidy up this bed, and then when you next see it, it will be in the July garden tour, which is going to be the video after this one. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you again very soon. There's butterflies and bees everywhere. I'm hoping some might land in my bee hotel, which has not happened yet. No idea why. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.